So I'm on the inside of a warm Audi A3 35 Black Edition, and I'm about to tell you if the Black Edition is worth the premium. The S-Line model in the lineup costs about $737,000. The entry-level model costs just under $700,000, and this one here in the 35 range, which is associated to the 110 kilowatt 1.4 liter engine, costs just over $800,000, or about $806,000 including VAT. So that makes it 70,000 Rand more than the car that it's based on. So do you get 70,000 Rands worth of extras on your Black Edition? Let's take a closer look at those numbers, shall we? So 70,000 Rand, that is the tally to make up. And let's start with the S-Line kit, which this car already has. So you've got to take that off the list because basically this car already comes spec that way. So what Audi has done is they've made it much easier for you to buy this car. If you go to the Audi website and try and spec your car, it's a minefield. There are many options, many options packages, and it's just pretty confusing if you're going to be building up your perfect Audi. What Audi have done, they created packages for you, price those packages, and effectively you get a whole bunch of kit built into that package. First off is the upgrade package. You get dual climate control, full LEDs around the car, and park distance control, which is nice and functional, but you don't get a camera with that, by the way. Then there is the sports package, which includes the black styling kit and the wheels. Now, I've priced the wheels alone, and it is quite expensive, but if you think about it, you're trading in your existing wheels and getting back those wheels. So for 21K, I think it kind of does measure up. Remember that when you buy aftermarket wheels from a manufacturer, they are usually quite expensive. So far, we're standing on 44,000 Rand. So where does that other money go to? To take you up to 60,000, you have to add the leather and leatherette option. Who'd have thought we'd be paying so much for pleather in 2024, but here we are. So total cost for now is about 59,000, which includes this plush interior. And then of course you're gonna want the steering wheel, which they throw in as well. It's about 2,000 Rand on the options list. And then you get the Audi upgraded audio package included in the black trim, which is also about 5,000. Ka-ching, we're now on about 65 already. So now it starts getting interesting. We've only got about 8,000 Rand left to spend on our little shopping budget, but Audi has thrown in this scenic sunroof, which is about 17,000 Rand. So already the black package is starting to make a little bit more sense. So your freebies include the flip seats at the back, and what I do like, the contour interior lighting, which I can't demonstrate to you now because it's daylight, but at night it looks amazing. I've always liked when manufacturers include an options list that covers a whole bunch of things that you as the consumer might not want to individually select. And considering these cars are imported, it makes it a lot easier for everybody involved. So for the price of just over 800,000, including VAT, is the Audi Black Edition worth it when compared to its sibling cars? Yes, you get over 80,000 Rands kit for about 70,000 Rand, and that's me just doing a rough calculation. There might be a couple of more gems hidden away inside there. I do still like sedans, and although obviously most people will opt for the SUV version of this very same car, the Audi A3 is still a fantastic prospect. And if you are in the mood for an Audi sedan, go check out the A3 and be sure to potentially check out the black option pack. Having said that, if you want to individualize your Audi, get prepared to jump on a waiting list and make sure you opt for that rear park camera. back to Ignition GT. Before the break, I gave you my impressions of the Audi A3, and as you might expect from someone that loves sedans, they were very favorable. But in an SUV-obsessed market, is a car like the A3 still relevant? And if so, should it be on your shopping list? Shopping lists out. What do you guys think, Reba?
I'm not sure. You know, when it comes to the A3 sedan, I feel like the A3 has pioneered the premium hatchback segment. That's when that brought in your A classes, your 1 Series, cars like that. Even Volvo had a hatchback at one point. Now you're coming in with a sedan, then BMW also did like a 2 Series something, and I was like, what is going on?
Who's buying these?
Like, leave it. But I mean, the Audi A3 sedan is a nice car. And considering that now the new BMW 3 Series is out and has already breached R1 million, a lot of buyers will now be looking for a sedan that's a bit more cost effective. So I think this is where it plays. However, I am in two minds about it. I think it looks a bit funny. Because I know an A3 looks a certain way as a hatchback. And then when you get this, you're like, what were they?
Small. It's quite a small.
Yeah. So what were you trying to do? But however, I think, you know, I don't know.
It's not as terrible looking as a Polo sedan.
Yeah.
But Dylan, what do you?
So for me, my take on this is that with the absence of the normal Golfs and the Jetta in general, people have to go up to a higher market, which in terms we have the A3. One thing I hate about these vehicles is that you can't tell the difference between the S3 and this unless you see the badges. From the front, you're like, what is coming my way? But overall, pricing-wise, our market, everybody's switching to SUVs, as you did say in your topic. So buying this maybe is something that you love. It's no longer a thing of it's a reasonable buy. There are options which you can look for out there, but
do you think that when it comes to the spec list earlier, and you said that cars, you can't tell the difference between S3 and A3. With this one specifically, this black edition, they've added all these cool features that makes it look quite special from afar.
I think it's a clever idea to bring in the black edition across all models, because as we know with Audi VW Group, when it comes to the extras list, you will just tick. So this just makes you, allows you to just buy and go.
Well, folks, let's hope we've inspired at least some of you to go out there and test drive a sedan, because it would be great to see more of them on the road.